Hey guys. Alright, welcome back to another card. Another winter themed card. Snowy fields, snowy days. Alright, so I'm not sure where this stamp is from. I do remember everything else about it. I bought it in a little store in the Smoky Mountains, and it's no longer there, unfortunately. It was about 15 years ago, and then about, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago, I guess, I unmounted it, and it's got this little snowy scene, and so I do, not that it really matters, but I do sort of wonder who it's by, just out of curiosity. All right. Okay, I think that's good, finally. So, let me remove that and close that up. Find a home for that. Alright, I'm going to move you guys over just a little bit. Okay, so I have embossed. We're going to use some purplish stuff. I've embossed just a white card with snowflakes, and this is probably going to be our background. I don't know if I'm going to use this or this pretty purple behind it. Probably the purple, but we're going to see how it goes. So for Elizabeth, I think this is the pad you're talking about with the purples. I'm using a sheet of this pretty, let me see if I got, there it is. It's kind of like a wood grain look with some snowflakes on it. This pad is so pretty. If you have a Tuesday morning, you should totally go check that pad out. It's way worth it. Alright, so find my little spongy thing. So, the first thing I'm going to do is, I don't know, okay, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to color first. I guess I'll color first. Okay, so let's just color our fence. We're going to make it glittery and very snow-filled, so I'm going to leave that top part white, and we're going to do something with that very soon. Try to leave the top part white anyway, but it doesn't matter because my glitter stuff will cover it up. So it's not going to be a big deal, even if I get off just a little bit. Alright. I feel like I should sing, but you guys will probably turn off the camera or turn off YouTube about that time, so I guess I won't. Alright, so get this with some, can you guys see that? Get this with some wood look, and this is the color brick beige. Sounds like a very dull color, but it's a very useful color for the wood look, I think. Alright, so I'm just going to go through these little trees, just a few branches here and there to kind of add some color. It doesn't have too many that you can add color to, but just kind of lightly. You could even put a little color where there's not any, if you want to. Here and there. Okay. Get a little over here somewhere. A little up top. Okay, a little there. Maybe some there. One about there. There. Alright, I believe we're good. Maybe right there. Okay, so next up we're going to use YG05 called Salad to color our trees. And it's hard to find a good green, but I actually like this green. I've been using YG17 a lot as well, but I think this is a brighter, kind of a happier green, I guess. So let's see. Just going to do the outside of this wreath kind of green, like a little halo effect, and then I'm going to go around it with some red. So we'll get all these. We're going to call all this back here tree stuff. I don't really know if it is, but you can't really tell what it is, so I'm calling it tree. Okay. Can't believe the holidays are literally almost here. Wow. It's happened so fast this year. I think I say that every year, but I really, really mean it this year. Happens faster every year. Oh, I think I see a little piece of tree I could color. I can do some little sprigs of grass, I guess, if we have any grass left. But that's going to be covered up, so I don't really think we need to do that. All right, so let me hit this little tiny piece of tree that I think might need some color there. Okay. Now for some red, we're going to use the strong red. Pretty much always use that. And it's going to be like we're adding kind of berries or something, festive berries to the leaves. I mean to the wreath. Just a hint of color there. And this card is pretty simple actually. Alright, so now we're going to take one of these, the Marvy stipple brush, and guess I'm going to go around with some purple first. And just kind of purple up the place a little bit. I used to stipple everything. I don't do it as much anymore, but I really like stippling. You can drag if you want more color, or just stipple for less color. So I'm going to put a little bit of color right up there in the sky. Okay, and so then I'm going to kind of stipple it off over here on the side, just taking most of that color off. And then I'm going to do a little worn lipstick right up here. I don't really guess the sky is pink, but it is an air pretty picture here. So just kind of a soft winter scene is what we're going for. It doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm going to pack all this up and move it to the side and get to the good stuff. Alright, first I'm going to tape it though, so I don't have to do all that once it's wet. Alright, and that should be easy enough to pull off once we apply all our glitter. Okay, so we can use this Lawn Fawn chunky glitter, which I believe that's what we'll do. It's pretty. I also have this glitter, Diamond Dust. That's pretty nice too, but let's just go for the Lawn Fawn right now. So we're going to use this glossy accents. Not really, you know what? I don't think we are. I think we're just going to use regular glue. Let me just find some. There's no point in wasting the glossy accents because you honestly, you don't really need it. It's kind of a waste. Okay, so we're just going to glue right up here where you would see snow. It's like the little snow-edged fence stuff. It has snow gathers just kind of right along the tops of your fence, or it does mine anyway. So, okay, and then we're going to pretty much glue up this whole entire bottom scene. So we're just going to pretty much do it all, and we're going to have a snow-covered ground soon, as soon as we let loose on our glitter. All the way up to about that line. Probably need a glue that comes out just a little bit faster for drying's sake. Probably waiting a little bit long for up here. I don't think I'm going to put any glitter on the leaves right now. I mean the whatever you call that. The wreath. Okay, and then you just pretty much dump. I like to just dump a lot so it covers everything, and then we'll just kind of dust it off, give it a little flick from the back, a few flicks. Okay, and there's our pretty snowy scene, and then just set that aside. Kind of gather up your your paper here and put the extra back into the container before it gets on everything, because believe me, it will get on everything. And it already has been, actually, just as soon as I opened it. So let me see if I can find another. I'm just going to set this on top of it for right now so we can work on that and not be quite so glittery. So alright, so I just cut a piece of, a little bit larger than this, piece of that wood look paper. And we're going to do that. And let's go ahead and see kind of what looks better. If we want this, I feel like we do. Just that touch of, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I was thinking it might be more of the wood look, but with the brown, but I don't think so. So now I'm just going to take this pen and just add just a little hint of this and that to the tree, but not full-on glitter. Maybe just a few little dots around here, like it was berries or something. I don't know. Maybe going down just the fence post just ever so slightly. Not really where you can even tell, but just, I don't know. I think it's those very subtle differences that we do that makes a huge difference in card making. So I'm trying to figure out if I should twist it or leave it. Alright, so now, I guess I could have done a blue sky too. I don't know. So I've already stippled this just a tad, and I don't know. Kind of want to do it there. Kind of looks a little dark. I should distress it just a little bit. I don't know, for my sentiment. Or I might not have a sentiment at all until I get to the inside. We will see. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's just taking away from it. So let's go ahead and run a strip across here. Put a ribbon down. And then we'll start working from there. And see how it goes. Alright. So I believe we're just going to put it on regular and just not have a sentiment. Or maybe we could stamp like something very, very light up in the corner. I don't know. We'll think on it. Of course, if we're going to stamp on it, we do need to do that kind of now. Got this Season's Greeting stamp. Let me get a little bit of ink off of that. Find some kind of purple ink here. Alright, let's test out a little bit of something. Possibility. Alright, I think this one. So we're going to use Wisteria ink by Simon Says. So let's just stamp that out just to see what it looks like. Oh, I'm scared not to use the Misty. Scared it's going to mess up. Okay, it's alright. After, you don't want your stamping really to be the last thing sometimes after you've finished like a, time-consuming background or anything, because you could mess up. Have to cry and start all over. Alright, so we're just going to place that down. And I can't really scoot that down until it dries. We could like just barely tap it with some scissors. That's not really seeming to hurt. Doesn't seem to hurt it too much, so it's alright. Alright, so now we are going to add a little bit of liquid pearls just in the center, and that is our card. Alright guys, I will talk to you later. Bye.